Hey guys, welcome to UkraineDating.tv. The best thing since sliced bread, literally, in the dating world, especially if you're looking to date a Slavic woman. My name is Joe Ricards. I'm the founder at UkraineDating.tv here. And I'm coming on specifically because I have really exciting news I wanted to share with you guys personally and explain how it works. So we tried free dating with our streamers for half of June. And it worked. It's worked well. You guys have the feedback as you guys enjoying it. You're finding it useful. So I've decided to extend it for all of July. So until July 31st, you can date, come online and do a video date face to face with any of our streamers. Okay, for all of July, completely free. Normally, you would have to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating to sign up for at least $10 a month membership. But for July, it's completely free. So what I want to say to you guys about that, why it's so critically important and why we're doing it. For example, you guys know I'm the founder of Match Guarantee Marriage Agency, the only marriage agency in the world that offers a lifetime guarantee until you get married. You're with us for life when you're with us. So we just recently had a breakup, a really sad relationship breakup. And this was one of those relationships that you think, this is a slam dunk. I mean, these guys are walking down the aisle. And as it turns out, the reason they broke up, when you distill it down and really dive into it and understand both sides, it's really a sheer misunderstanding. It boils down to the man did not understand the needs of the Slavic woman. And I can't stress it enough, guys, that is the key to your successful relationship that ends in marriage, is you understanding the ladies. And I gotta tell you, it's not an easy job. It's like they should offer a bachelor or a master's program in understanding Ukrainian woman or Slavic woman's psyche. It's that complicated. And it's just so reverse intuitive to us. We understand the opposite. And when we find out what happened, we're just like, what? It's a joke, you know? So now this month, all of July, you have the opportunity to date any of our streamers. And pretty much all the streams are going to have the title, Date Beautiful Ukrainian Women. Yeah. I don't think I'm even going to put the lady's name on. You'll have to just show up and it'll be a surprise who you get to video date. But you can come on live and cam share with her, video, audio. And guys, this is the best way for you to practice. Now, I'm going to say some of our ladies are single and they're Match Guarantee registered brides, and some of them are not. Some of them are even married. But the thing is, really, it's just an exercise in communication, right? But especially for the ones that are single, you have a shot at dating a Match Guarantee lady, and it's going to cost you $200. That's it. So what you do is, if you come on, you cam share, and you feel something special, you think she likes you, you like her, you need to be the man. Take the next step. It's about your action. And what you can do is go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating, and you can pay $200, buy her flowers. We will send her a bouquet of flowers, and you can write her whatever you want as a letter, as an introduction to yourself. You definitely want to tell her that you're interested in her. You'd like to get to know her more, and you can include your contact information. And if you make an impression and she likes you, that she will contact you back because she's an available bride. So if you look like a serious groom that she's interested in, age appropriate, so less than 15 years should be for the most part. Some guys can push that 15-year envelope a bit. On that point, I'm going to put up other exciting news. So we have pretty much gotten the bugs out of our yoursmv.com calculator. So you can go to, you see the URL on the screen right now, yoursmv.com, and you can calculate 4 things. And really, this gives you a real invaluable insight as to how attractive you are to Ukrainian and Slavic women. And the thing about this calculator, it's not designed to see how valuable you are in the eyes of Western women or American women at all, because it's night and day different. How a Slavic woman evaluates a prospective husband, because this is a serious calculator. It's not, hookup culture calculator. Like, are you a stud? You look good. You got a six pack. It's not that at all, because that's not important to Slavic women that are looking for a good husband. It's got all the input variables that Slavic women find important, and it's weighted accordingly. It's very accurate. We've gotten the bugs out. So you can calculate 4 things. First one is your SMV, sexual market value, quick. It's a quick calculator. So quick means not as accurate because it's not as many questions, but you can do it in a couple of minutes. Then there's your SMV accurate. It's the second calculator, which you will see at the top or at the bottom when you go to yoursmv.com. Then number 3, it's probability of marriage. It will calculate your chances of marriage with a Slavic woman. Okay. That has a lot of questions, a lot of input variables. So it's very accurate. And then lastly, it's max age gap. So you can calculate the maximum age gap that you can realistically have with a Slavic woman. Okay. Really good information to have. Now, I remiss to mention that, okay, to qualify for this free dating, unlimited free dating, the month of July, actually from now until July, unlimited dating, you got to go to here. You got to register. Even if you've already registered, you got to register again. And here's why. When you register again, we know to contact you with the secret code. There still will be a secret code. The last way we did it didn't really work that well. And the reason we're doing the secret code is to protect our ladies, because we did, unfortunately, sadly, disgustingly, get dick picker videoers in there. That's not very pleasant for our lovely ladies. So to safeguard them, go register again right now. You answer all the questions, and you will be able to video cam share from now till July 31st, unlimited with all our streamers. And again, some of them are match guarantee brides. Okay, now this is a very important announcement. When you are registering right there, okay, let me just turn off this banner here so it's not in the way. When you are registering right there, yeah, you're going to be come to this question. Where did you hear about match guarantee? You must put this, not Google search, not Facebook, not Instagram, match guarantee, YouTube, no, ukrainedating.tv, YouTube. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth, the fifth option, ukrainedating.tv. Understand? You've got to select that. Only guys that select that are entitled to free dating of our streamers all of now till July. Okay, so that's your free ticket in. So I want to comment about how it's been going so far, because quite a few of you have done free video dating with our ladies from June 15th when we started it. And I got to tell you guys, I want to comment on a lot of classic mistakes. I got to tell you, 95% of you, because I've watched most of them, it doesn't feel like a date at all. So, and this is the whole point. You got to learn how to communicate on a date, right? Otherwise, you're going to get friend zoned. It just seems like you're a random guy, just chatting with her. So you got to come on and flatter her right out of the gate. You got to hit her with a compliment. Wow, like I knew you were beautiful, but to see you face to face, you're just shockingly beautiful. And compliments her eyes. Listen, it's got to be sincere, right? That's the first thing. And not just her beauty. Then you want to compliment something else about her personality, right? The inner beauty, right? And you should have at least 2 or 3 compliments in that video date. Let's say it goes 10 minutes. Let's say 2 compliments in 10 minutes. It's reasonable, right? This is key. It's absolutely fundamental. That tells her you're interested in her as, as a lady, as a prospective wife, right? Because everybody knows we're all about the serious game. We're not about hooking up here. We're about marriage till death do you part at Match Guarantee and at Ukraine Dating. So let me digress. Well, a few other tips I guess I would have is don't talk so much. Ask her about her. Do you know the rule of human connection is that when we are talking, we feel connected to who we're talking to. But when we're listening, it's not building rapport. So you want her to talk as much as possible. You want to ask her pointed questions about her, um, and about her, what she's looking for, right? And how she sees her future family life, things like this. And she understands you're serious about her, you're interested in her. And so when she gets your flowers, she's not surprised. She's like, oh, yeah, I remember him. You want to stand tall. You want to be confident. You want to look eye to eye. You don't want to be looking down or around or anything. So these are just some basic guidelines, guys, that I hope will help you guys for the month of July dating our live streamers. Okay. Now, just quickly, because I am the founder of not only matchguarantee.com, but Ukraine Dating .tv YouTube channel here. What are we all about? I just want to clarify, because still some of you guys are calling us out as scammers when we're free. I don't know how that works when we are free scammers. But anyway, what are we all about at Ukraine Dating TV? It's simple. We're here to help you, educate you about Slavic ladies, what makes them tick, how to court them, how to date them, to be a man of action, right? So you listen to all the streams our ladies have, and you can ask them any question so you can increase your depth of knowledge about not just Slavic ladies, but how to win the heart of a Slavic lady, of a Ukrainian lady, right? So we're all about helping you to win, helping you to understand what's real. How does a real, genuine, marriage-minded Slavic woman behave on video cam, right? Versus, 80% of our clients at Match Guarantee were scammed before. 80%. Only 20% are what I call virgins. Never been scammed, have no bad experiences in this international dating space. So usually you have a lot of bad experiences that you have to overcome, because if you're fearful, you're not going to be successful. And you know what? The topic of money, it is so tricky about Slavic women and being successful with them. I promise you, 95% of you guys don't know enough about money and Slavic women. And you are easily triggered to think, scammer, oh, I can't do that. I'm going to attract scammers. And this causes you to fail. And, I alluded to a recent couple that just broke up. Guess what? You will find out more in the future, maybe. But at the end of the day, it was about a misunderstanding about money. And they're both good people. Excuse me. They're both excellent quality, high value people. But because the behaviors from the man didn't give the woman the feeling that she's safe, she's secure during war zone, guys. This is they're at war, right? A lot of our ladies are back in Ukraine, right? The statistics are most of the about 11 million refugees are back to Ukraine. I think about 7 of the 11 are back. So imagine, put yourself in their shoes. They've got to leave their family behind. They're being shelled and hit with missiles daily still. Just think of the confidence you've got to instill in them that you're going to take care of them and their family. If they don't understand that, if they don't feel that from you, you're not going to be successful at marriage. You might start a relationship, you might, but you're going to fail at the end of the day. So I really hope you guys are hearing me. And I know it's tricky. It's really tricky. Because Ukrainian women, they read into every little thing you do. They know this statement I'm about to make all too well. They live by it. How you do anything is how you do everything. right from the shoes you wear to where you take her for lunch or dinner to do you buy her flowers, how well do you take care of her. They read into that little thing tells them how you're going to be on the big thing. And you know what? They're very smart, very wise, because that is true to like 98, 99% percentile about human behaviors. Okay. So just some of my tips, and I really want you guys to be active dating our ladies. Don't really worry about if they're single or if they're married. When Vita comes on, talk to her as if you're dating. She's a 40 something lady. Okay, she's married, but she's honest with you. She's gonna you can ask her, can I role play? Can we pretend like this is a date? She'll be cool with it. Any of our ladies will be cool with it. Because by practicing, right, you're going to hone your dating skills. Really, it's communication skills with Slavic women. Okay. And you can ask them, it's better than dating, frankly, because you can ask them, so when I said that, how did you feel? What did I do wrong? Like if this was a date, what did I do wrong? This is a great question, right? You've got this invaluable opportunity to ask that question. What did I do wrong? If this was a date, real date, what did I do wrong? What could I do better next time? Guys, there's nowhere in the world you can get this kind of invaluable information and opportunity for free. And we're offering it to the world for free now. Okay, so I'm now going to introduce one of our streamer ladies that happens to be Match Guarantee's client care manager, recently promoted. So let's give a round of applause to Janna, because she really comes from the heart. She gives her heart and soul to this position, right? So I saw her as client care manager, and I've been looking for a client care manager at Match Guarantee since the inception of Match Guarantee. But it's a tall bar for that position. So she is our new client care manager. She's also a streamer here on Ukraine Dating. She's not one of our brides, but I also want to give you a kind of a tip. Listen, if a lady doesn't have a ring on her finger, right? She's not married. Then, I mean, who said it? It's not over till it's over, right? It's not over till it's over, right? If there's no ring on the finger, okay, I'm just saying. Ukrainian women like bold men that will chase them. It's fun, right? It's the whole courtship process. It's fun, isn't it? When you're chasing a lady that's beautiful, attractive, you're excited when you look at her. And let's face it, ladies like to be chased, right? They like to be complimented. They like to be chased. So the title of today's video, which Janna will tell you in a moment, but it's a cool title: How to Make Slavic Women Lust Over You in 45 Seconds. Now, it's a reaction video of another streamer. So Janna's going to have fun with this. She will give you her opinion and play this video. Okay, so without further ado, I will bring in Janna. Hello, welcome.
Oh, hello, Joseph. Hello, guys.
So I guess I will just, is there anything you want to add, Janna, before I give you the reins and let you do your video?
I will add your in a stream because beautiful information you told to guys. It's really great tips for all guys. I will explain because my topic is very connected, with
Perfect.
everything you said.
Perfect. So I wanted to just personally face to face congratulate you as our new
Thank
and
you.
first client care manager.
It's an honor for me.
I really couldn't, if I had to like manifest someone as client care manager for Match Guarantee, it would be you. Like you're perfect for it. So I'm very happy that you come on board as client care manager to take care of our guys, all past clients. And if you guys are a past client, Janna will be calling you to see how it's going. And also she's now in charge of the task of auditing our marriage success rate. So, because you see what Janna's made of, you will get an honest 5-year marriage success rate of Match Guarantee. So, and guys, just on that point, you can ask Janna, how easy was it to get a marriage success rate? It's so difficult. It's such a long arduous process to call each client, ask, are you married? How's it going? And we're inviting all past clients back at cost. Just so you know, you can come back if you're a past match guarantee client at our fixed cost base. Just so you know. Okay, I'm going to leave it up to you, Janna. Good luck on the streams. And guys, please come out to all the live streams on Ukraine dating in the future and communicate. Date our ladies. Sharpen your dating skills. That's what you need. Okay? Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, guys, hello to you all one more time. My name is Janna. I'm currently living in Warsaw, Poland, but originally, of course, I am from Ukraine. And welcome to today's video format, new format of our live streams, when I will give my reactions and also from my perspective of Slavic woman, I will give you some tips what can work, how to make you successful. So let's start watching our great video for today. I did my personal research about this topic and I will give you my vision for this.
How can you impress Slavic girls in just 45 seconds? Here's why I'm asking you this strange question. Study after study show that women decide if they want to spend time with a man in the first minute that they see him. And yes, even though these studies were done in Britain in the United States, the results are just as valid in Slavic countries.
And here, guys, I want to stop and add a little bit about these British researchers. It is really true. British scientists really did some experiments with the multiply women, the way they reacting on a man, what they admit, what they pay attention to, how much time they need to look at you to understand that they have some chemistry, some feelings, and it was proved that from women's side, love from a first sight doesn't exist. So women usually not the person who choosing a man, she the person who accepting a man. So she needs to look at you several times and admit specific qualities and specific probably features or picture what is important for you. Let's discover today what exactly important for women, what they pay attention to, and basing on this information you will understand how you can look and behave yourself to impress Ukrainian lady.
In other words, the first impression is crucial to make Slavic women love or even lust after you. And luckily for you, it doesn't take a lot to win this short battle for her heart. Because in this video I'll show you how to make a first impression that will last a lifetime and that immediately puts you in the position as the man women want. Just imagine what it will be like when you can step into James Bond-like confidence on any date. Dating won't just become easier, it will become a pleasure. Why? Because it takes just seconds to set the mood when you know what Slavs pay attention to. In these precious first seconds. Don't waste time polishing your shoes, because that's definitely not what they care about. Instead, you should focus on what truly matters to them. And in this video, I'll reveal the 5 most important things Slavs pay attention to when they first meet a man. So sit back, relax, and prepare to discover the secrets of what truly impresses Slavic women. Hi, my name is Tanya Sparks and I'm a dating and relationship coach. Watch as every week I'm going to reveal to you new secrets about what Slavic women really want. Plus, you will receive instantly effective methods to win over any Slavic girl. or improve your existing relationship. So please hit that subscribe button now so you never miss a video. Here's the first thing, and most men are shocked when I tell them about it. The moment Slavic women see a man for the first time, one of the key areas we focus on are your hands. And no, we don't check for your manicure here. It's a plus if you don't bite your nails, but it's not a deal breaker either. What is, however, an immediate non-go for most Slavs is a ring on your ring finger. We will immediately associate it with a wedding ring, and you will be marked as a guy who's trying to cheat on his wife.
Guys, here partly I agree because of course it's not appropriate if the man is married and still trying to hit on other ladies. Of course, we don't want such attention because it means that you are a cheater and you will do the same to me. So it's unwanted attention. Myself personally, I don't have such habit to look at the marriage finger. Just because I don't know, I deeply inside I believe that if a man is married, he has no even purpose or such thought in his head to go on the street with his marriage ring and court some lady. So I don't have such habit, but I do like pay attention if I would like catch some man with my eyes who like I found something like interesting, so I will like check this and I will like give take my conclusions about this. Is this man is single or not? But when men come on the street or at the restaurant or at some I don't know party, somewhere else, usually like I don't think that married men should do this. Or some men who probably not with the good intentions, they of course can take this ring off, but I don't think I met such guys, but I heard such stories. Yeah. Let's check next.
So, be sure to check your hands before your date. Next, how would you like to immediately appear more confident and in control of the situation? And no, there's no need to wear a suit or look like James Bond. All you need to do is make eye contact with the lady. I can guarantee you that every single Slavic girl will appreciate you for looking straight into her eyes. Not in a creepy stare-down type of way, of course. Just in a way that makes it clear that you are interested in her and that nothing will stop you from going after what you want. Don't.
And here I also want to add my own thoughts because what I researched when I prepared this topic, yeah, it's like rule number one or sign number one. When women, they look straightly into your eyes and it's some subconscious thing. And by eyes, by your look, the way you look in, we can find out for ourselves many qualities of men, how confident you are, what kind of interest, how strong your interest is to me. And also we can find some intelligence, the level of intelligence by the way you look in. Something like that. But eye contact is very important.
Sting. Don't laugh, please. I'm not trying to be funny here. You would be surprised about the amount of men who totally ignore personal hygiene and even skip on using a deodorant. Let's be clear here, guys. If you smell as though you spent the last few years in a cave, then most Slavic women will send you straight back to where you came from. Most of you will know this already, But investing in a nice perfume will help you in your dating life more than many men would like to admit. Let's talk about your outfit next. Don't sweat it if you aren't a fan of Italian designer clothes. Most
Okay, guys, let's stop here for one more important things and then we'll continue. Hi, Joseph. Welcome
Hey,
back.
hey guys, hey guys. Thanks, Janna. I just wanted to add. Oops, I'll just put you in the background for a second, Janna. I just want to add, guys. Oh, and by the way, when you're dating, make sure when you order that martini, right, it's shaken, not stirred. Okay, be James Bond. Funny advice. I wanted to let you know about this because it's really big news and it's going to go fast. So here's what it is. I'll just read it to you. 5 lucky guys can now save $7,500 off our lifetime guarantee package. Okay. Simply go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating and join the new membership level that's called Top G. Okay. Join Top G. Here's how it works. It's $90 a month. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your marriage chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you, right? So that's what you get, $7,500 off. Now, here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. You get a free monthly consultation, group consultation with Janna. You get unlimited video dating with our ladies, unlimited, so look at the perks. You get perks with it. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 off if you decide to come in as a lifetime guarantee client of Match Guarantee in the future. Anytime in the next 2 years, you can get $7,500 off as long as you are a member as a Top G paying $90 a month. Okay, if there's any questions, please ask and I will come on at the end and clarify that. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever. Okay, and I'll invite Janna back in. Thanks, Janna. Thanks.
Okay, guys, take your notices and let's continue discovering how you can make good impression. And let me a little bit skip back to here. I also
help you in your dating life more than many men would like to admit. Let's talk about your outfit next.
So I will add one more thing about British researchers. Group of lady was taken and they didn't saw men, but they could smell their t-shirt after those men wear this t-shirt. And they could choose a man what they consider in like their prospective partner just by smelling, by pheromones, I don't know. And the next month, this research repeated again, and all those women, they chose the same t-shirts from their previous choice. So subconsciously, women like choosing a man also like by some smelling, by some factors which she even doesn't recognize that moment when she can see you. That is a reason exactly why she can dream about one standards like specific probably appearance and then choose absolutely opposite guy, and why nice guys with great qualities, good prospective husbands will try to court her, and she will put this guy into the friend zone and not use this good chance. He can be a good provider, loyal husband, but she don't have feelings. and another guys who can treat not that respectful, not that great, and she will fall in love, and she will still waiting for this guy and wait when he will change. So something by nature we have which we can't explain even to ourselves, and something definitely like taking control of women deep inside us. So next outfit.
Don't sweat it if you aren't a fan of Italian designer clothes. Most Slavic women are not looking for a fashion model. However, we will pay attention to the state your clothes are in. Your clothes should be clean and undamaged. If a shirt has a hole in it, please throw it away and buy a new one. Please wear clothes on your date you didn't wear the day before.
And here, guys, I want to repeat Joseph's phrase, like what you do in small things, you will do the same in the big things, exactly about this topic. So such small details, of course, they will show in general your like the way you live in for many things. It's if it is not that important for you in small things, what the woman can expect from you in the big things. So be neat.
Even if your clothes appear spotlessly clean to you, chances are your date will find traces of wear and tear you didn't notice yourself. So don't risk it and wear something freshly ironed. Watch your manners. Many men completely blow their chances by ignoring what we consider the basics. And it's completely normal, considering that Western culture has developed away from these kinds of behavior we now consider to be old school. More and more, you can hear that women and men are the same, and that you shouldn't behave differently when you are around a lady. And yet, in Slavic dating culture, this is a terrible mistake. We strongly believe that women and men are different, just like everyone did just a few decades ago. Fortunately, it's easy to do things right. All you need to do is be a gentleman. Here are a few ways you can show her you understand chivalry. When you are sitting and the woman is standing, stand up for her. When she is sitting, gently bend down to her. In other words, always try to adjust to her level. It seems too simple to work, and yet you will be surprised how well received these little things are. In fact, I can guarantee you with 100% confidence that you will notice a difference in her behavior when you do apply this little tip. She's literally going to beg for your attention and treat you like a knight on a white horse. Alright, that's all for today. I hope you liked my tips.
Guys, it was video from the channel Slavic Love Secrets. Thank you to Tanya Spark for these great tips. I also want to add from my own perspective, manners, absolutely yes. We really pay attention. So first is how you feel yourself, how confident you looks. When a man not confident, it's visible, like he not sure, always some, I don't know, some shakes in the body, some smile which is not sincere but mostly like scary smile, when the man don't know what to say, how to say, what to do. It's immediately read it by a woman and considered like probably she will skip after such behavior. Also about smell, it's something what came with the, I don't know, like has deep historical roots. The same we choose in our partners. still we had great evolution, right? And things changed, but women still want to see next to her taller and stronger partner to feel safe and secure. Now you don't have to like protect your woman physically. Most of time we live in 21st century, everything is safe usually, but still we have these things which we can't even throw from our head. And if we can imagine modern roles of men and women in society a little bit changed. So before people got married or lived together in some very ancient times, yeah, were together to survive. Now we can survive separately one from another. So you staying with a woman or marry not because you dependent on her borscht or anything else, that you can survive without her cooking, and the opposite, the woman can survive without a man and as well working, can hire anyone, any service for fixing things, for physical help, for any kind of service or protection or whatever. But still, the way we looking for our partner, first number one thing is safety, is stability, to feel safe next to you, to feel small, to feel protected, to feel emotionally like pleased and stable, respected. Yeah, so we should feel your care, and this care you can show exactly with your manners. So it is very true that the way you treat the lady from the very beginning, and it should last next for your all entire relations. So to be gentleman with all those manners. For example, how you will behave yourself if after date the lady will say that she is tired, probably she went home, and she will expect you order a taxi for her and get her home and provide her some security. Does it mean that lady can't take a taxi for herself? She can, of course she can. She can use the app, she can pay by herself and get home safety. But what she think that moment? She can do this for this certain moment when she working as well as you staying in relations. How she can rely on you when she will not have this opportunity, when you will have a family, kids, and she will be involved in all these family chores and kids upbringing, and she will not have this opportunity to take care about such things as order a taxi, for example, provide any kind of service. Of course, she expecting you will be caring man. So we really observing from the very beginning the way you taking care about us, how attentive you are, how generous you are, how you really do care and worry, how we feel physically and probably emotionally. Those very important factors. To about clothes, how what kind of style you have, it's also important. It doesn't mean that you should be a star celebrity and have only top brands clothes. Not, it doesn't mean just enough to be neat and to look modern, not like a previous century, right? So have a quite modern good style. So from all these factors really depends your first impression. And you know guys that never you can give first impression second time. First impression always. So if you didn't use your chance at the beginning, probably lady will not give you another chance. And Slavic women, they decided for themselves very fast what they want. If they can see specific qualities in you, or those qualities doesn't match to our expectations, it's very fast judgment that woman even not try, to waste her time and to try something with this guy. Guys, we now go into the chat. I will invite Joseph one more time to help me with some
Hi, Janna.
questions.
Janna, I wanted to address this together with you, this one question. There was a question, let me put it up right now. Well, no, I don't know what it is, but it was, the comment said, just lower your standards and you can get married to Slavic woman. Yeah. So let me ask you to comment first. You understand the
Yeah.
comment, yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
You wanted this, but lower your standards and you can marry to Slavic woman.
I can agree and disagree with this question because depends what kind of standards. If the man not realistic and want high beauty standard, the highest beauty standard, which is not equal to his qualities, which is not one, not just appearance, not just financial stability, plenty of factors. So if the men try to go too high about standards, of course it will be a problem because the most beautiful lady, the most well-treated lady, the most educated lady, of course she will has high standards as well, and she will demand this equality from you. It would be difficult to play in a very high league. If at the same time I'm not agree it, like you can't go against your feelings, you should have this natural attraction, and you just have a lot of tips, and this smv calculator, by the way, also like shows a lot. Exactly, guys, just put your attention into questions what are interesting. And when Joseph asked my opinion about these questions, this calculator, when at the moment of creation of this program, I was even confused sometimes what kind of quality I should put first, how I can rate, because all of them I can't rate. All three equally important for me. I can choose number one. I can't reject like other qualities. So this is my answer how I can
Okay,
see.
thanks, Janna. And guys, what's really great is you get Janna's Ukrainian lady perspective on it. Now you're going to get my Western man perspective on it. This is my hot button. When you made this comment, you hit my hot button because it's exactly the opposite of lowering your standard. You get to now increase. See, Janna, I'm speaking because I know the available women in our market. You don't, right? Because you've never lived in America, Canada. So I can say, guys, it's exactly opposite. If you want to put that comment back, maybe, Janna, you get to now raise your standards as to comparing what the lady you could catch in America, Canada. I'm talking beauty standards. I'm talking physique standards. So she's not a BBW, but sorry guys, but she's slim, she's trim, she takes care of herself, she does her hair and nails, she walks in high heels skirt, right? Our ladies don't wear skirts or dresses anymore. So that's the first point of your standards are higher. Second point, and I could talk for an hour on this, she values you. She puts high value in you. She's not looking to monkey branch to a guy that makes more money like the Western women are. No, she's committed to her man. She's married you because she wants to be with you. She wants, if you're young enough, to have a family with you, and she's young enough to have a family with you. Family is most important. Where do I go on and on and on and on? I seriously could go on for 1 hour on this point alone. But trust me, I lived in Ukraine for 6 years. I'm Canadian, third generation. I know the market back home. So, Donald, I know your name, you're around a lot. This shocks me that you have this incorrect opinion because it's radically, fundamentally incorrect. That's why our clients come to Ukraine, to come to Match Guarantee, to meet high value Slavic women, because they're able to raise their standards. And I can say, and I'll just finish up with this, I fundamentally believe that nobody should settle. Okay, which is lowering your standards. You're settling, you're lowering your standards. You want this, but now I mean within reason. Of course, I don't mean a 65-year-old guy can marry a 30-year-old girl. No, I'm talking reasonable. But on this point again, in terms of lowering or increasing standards, any man from America can, any man can +2 SMV points in Ukraine. So you go to Ukraine, your value is up 2 points, generally speaking, and as an average. Some guys maybe a 1, some guys like me maybe a 4 or a 5 with my Anna, right? So it's all about not settling. And the reason we only do unlimited dating, unlimited coaching, unlimited private matchmaking at Match Guarantee is because we don't believe in settling, which means you have to have enough choice of ladies and a long enough period that, hey, maybe it takes you a while. Maybe it takes you 6 months, a year. Usually it doesn't take clients very long. That's the honest way. That usually happens like that. Within 5 dates, 5 ladies, he finds the one, gets married. But the point is, I don't fundamentally believe our clients, male or female, should settle. You should find what you're looking for, right? And just keep looking until you find her. And that's why we do unlimited, because it's a fundamental belief of mine. Okay, guys, there was one other one that I wanted to comment on, and it was at the top of my list. Oh yeah, are they? Maybe if you can find it, Janna. Are they private dates? So you guys get free dating with any of our streamers. Again, some are brides with Match Guarantee and single, some are not. It's pretty visible, because most of our streamers, and we're going to start playing their intro, so you can see from their intro if they're a bride with Match Guarantee or not. Yeah. So when you say, are they private chats? They're chats, it's exactly right like now. Janna is there. I'm here. This is exactly what you will experience. You get to talk to Janna, to Yulia, to Gulia. We have 2 Yulias, right? One in London, one in Kyiv. So you get to talk to them. They're both brides, for example. And you can have a real date with them. If you happen to be too old for her, for example, let's say it's Yulia, she's 26 and you're 55. Forget about it, man. Just have a date with her. You're not putting a wedding ring on her finger. You're having a date for the purposes of cultivating your skills. Because guys, really, I watched your dates. You're deplorable. You're terrible. I was just mortified to see no compliments. One guy's dating in bed. Guys, first impressions. What's she going to think? Oh, you were the guy that was in bed when you introduce yourself to me. No compliments. You guys need a lot of work. I'm just saying, the definition of success. It's when preparedness plus opportunity meet. So get prepared so that when you meet somebody that you really are interested in, you don't fuck it up. Because most of you guys fuck it up. And it's really sad. Like in the case with this recent breakup, we're all grief-stricken at Match Guarantee that this couple are not going to walk down the aisle, because it's just, and the thing is, it's avoidable, it's preventable. You need to just get some practice, understand Slavic culture, mindset,
Because if I still believe it's not a
Mhm.
dot, we'll
Mhm.
see next about the situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll give it back to you. Thanks, guys. I'll give it back to you, Janna, to close it out. Thanks for letting me in.
Guys, about dating, video dating, what I want to add, I watched one Julia stream who is from Kiev, and she is our current bride at Match Guarantee. And one guy who I think his name is Mohammed, if I don't have a mistake, he was stuck in my memory exactly because he was like unusual, not something. Like simple and similar. He came with 2 simple questions, maybe not that simple, but they were not that I don't know, nothing like very difficult, but it was curious. It was cute. Yeah, Mohammed. What country is he from, and what to guess what age he is. But the thing is not in the questions exactly, simple questions, right? Very easy going first, very simple. So he don't check your IQ or I don't know, some degree. It's just like, please guess. And the way he asked those questions were exactly something unique, yeah. And you could see by Julia's reactions, those of you who saw the stream. So it was not something when he come in with I don't know, not interesting thing or very corny questions. You also, like, I think you should avoid some very corny compliments and very corny questions, or at least the way you will ask or say this, it's also important, because can you imagine the amount of such compliments or questions a woman already received, and when she 100 times receiving the same words, it doesn't make you anything special for her. She like can't, separate you from 100 other men, so nothing unique here. So it's like a conclusion, the same for you girls who will answer the same, and one girl will behave herself or answer to you exactly that manner that you will feel like, wow, she's something special. So work on yourself, try to all that 72 for this service.
Again,
No,
now,
client
Janna,
told
I just wanted to address this question because we get it a lot. So let me just show you our fairly recent success stories, right? They're not
yeah.
spring chickens, guys. Take a look. Now, I really wanted to show you. Oh, let me shut off the comment here. So take a look at these couples. This is good to look at because this is the truth. This is reality. Okay, this couple is just crazy for each other. Another couple, this couple, she's in Canada. Well, she was moved to Canada. They already moved. He's dark skinned, so that's great. Here's another couple, younger couple, but where's a few older couples? Yeah, here. So again, not spring chickens, right? Not spring chicken. This couple just had a baby. They just had a little boy, I believe it is. And I'm sorry, I don't have Dave and Olga. Dave is 71 or something. So the guy commenting 72, I'm over the hill. Listen, whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you are right. Henry Ford said it best. But I'm telling you, we have marriages in the 70s almost every year. So, and if you're 70, you can go 20 years younger. Most guys, 70 can go 50. It depends how you look, what's your life situation, what lifestyle you can provide, right? So yeah, I encourage you to try, give it a go, right? You might be surprised. Okay, I just wanted to comment on that. Thanks, Janna.
Yeah, but this is true. First of all, where is this comment? First of all, we have some clients all day. It depends only on the way you feel yourself. I'm working with the guys your age, even a little bit older. It depends on how you feel in life, how important for you to find a life partner, and of course, how realistic your expectations are. So if you want really a person who will warm your life, and ready, not go too young, not go, I don't know, for some fantasy, but for real person, it is possible, of course. We have our ladies, guys, I checked our database, and we have ladies in their 60s, closer to 60s and over 60. And many of them, they look way younger by appearance. Also, this couple Joseph showed, but it's more like latest picture. You can see the lady looks, it doesn't focus in, the lady looks, I don't know, for me she just shining, she looks happy, they both looks happy, and it definitely warm each other lives. So if you really want, no limits for age, but need to understand how ready you are for steps, and you don't have that much time without a plan. So who want that people really doing this? And you can see these proofs. Okay, guys, I will skip many comments. I glad to see you all. I read all your wonderful comments with greetings, with congratulations. Thank you so much. Mm. Is that stream dating or private video chats? We don't have private video chats here at Ukraine Dating. Private video chat you have if you become a client of Made Guarantee, and then you have opportunity to meet first on video date. You can register here. You can go on video date with our ladies of your choice and those of them who will have mutual interest to you guys. It's very, very important. Many of you visited ever was victim at scam sites. Here it works opposite, totally different. Exactly according to our culture. When our ladies don't choosing you, don't chasing you, don't texting you, don't sending you letters and their pictures, you are a man who choose ladies you are interested in, and you don't have this public profile when they can visit and send you something. No, it doesn't work in our culture. We don't commit men. We don't approach our men or any men. So you go choosing ladies you like, those of them who interested in you back. You then have this great opportunity to video chat with the help of a translator if it needs, if the lady can't speak free English or understand you well. Here you have opportunity to video chat. So Jack, if you want, you're welcome. You can just, I will put the link. I will put the link. You're welcome. We can have conversation. Some guys really like. I have sometimes such impression, especially at Zoom sessions, which like. Our monthly Zoom meetings, I mean, it's like a real date, video date, I mean. So we can speak, we can know about each other, we can give any kind of advice and exchange opinions and like views for, of course, we have topic in common, international dating. I explaining my things from my perception from Ukrainian woman, and guys, of course, sharing with me the way they can see relations with the woman from some other country. So link already in the chat. You need to copy and paste this link into your browser, and it will bring you into the studio backend. And there, please mention the same your name, and your microphone and camera should be on. And also the purpose of this like free for you guys, really, majority of sites, which of course I consider in, as I know, as scam sites, majority of them, not all, can provide any kind of guarantees that lady they are serious. People paying there, men paying there hundreds of dollars for this video dating just for one conversation without any guarantee that this lady has sincere interest to this man, you know. So and here you have opportunity to come to video chat, speak, and ask your questions. What you want interesting to know. Probably you have some fears. Probably you have some experience. Probably you just want to ask questions about yourself, like, can I be successful in that or that? Also, you can have your private matchmaking consultation, which is complimentary for new clients. And also understand your zone of success, which is very important to understand how realistic your expectations are, how far you can go, and in general, how all this process looks. Guys who want, you can join me. I will go through your comments and put what I find interesting here. Yes, this is link for StreamYard live chat with the hostess. Correct. Vatva, thank God Slavic women are sensible and acknowledge that men and women are different. Many Western men don't seem to want to understand this. Absolutely, we still want this like strong partner next to us, and probably the most important qualities what women, our women, seek in a man when they will decide that this man can be a life partner is kindness and safety. I believe that this is like the most important criteria. How you accept to yourself these criteria. So in many ways, how caring you are, how kindly you speak, and how polite, how often, like, how you treat your lady, like not to increase voice, of course, being not criticize, also important. How you reacting of any kind of misunderstanding or mismatches, how you able for any kind of compromises. It should be from both sides, of course. And safety, exactly also what Joseph said, the woman should feel about you that she will stay in safety for future, because when she need to reject it everything she had, and can you imagine the level of fear what a woman can have to move to other country when she can't prove her diploma, even probably not that simple, or it can take 2 3 probably years to learn language to the level of native speaker, to prove your occupation, or to change, to learn some new profession, to somehow provide or help to provide for family, to help to husband. And guys, it's very in common myth, I can say that all Ukrainian women want to find a rich guy and to sit at home. It is not truth. And if you will see real facts, real statistics, we have working couples in marriage, and just few ladies, they are real housewives who stay at home, not because they don't want to take care. First of all, life conditions changed. We have this washing machine, dishwashing machines, like which like improving our lives, saving our time. We can hire a cleaner if financially they can provide this. But it's exactly when two people should be providers, but in a different proportions, not 50-50, not to fight with you, not to compete with you, and in a different way. But still, of course, women will move to other country with intention at least to find, to realize herself, not to build career, but not to stuck at home, and to be useful for family just because it would be easier, just because it work in modern society exactly this way. And also she will completely trust in your hands her full life. It means that once she need to reject it everything she had, move to you, and then she will absolutely 100% depend on you. So everything what she want to buy, drink or eat or do any kind of service or shopping or visit some theater once if she want, she need to ask you for this. And it's not that pleasant if the men don't understand this like system in general. I didn't I couldn't read the comment. So you should just think about this and build these relations exactly with the I don't know, some guarantees or some trust, and you should show this, right? So you should show yourself like a trustworthy partner who can provide for future, who can protect women, and like give her this clarification that she will not struggle, not stay like a prisoner, or she shouldn't ask. It's, I think it's one of the biggest fears of our Slavic women, why they afraid, um, to start romantic relations on distance is possible, but exactly to make this step with the documents, many people doing this, but for many women it's a big challenge. It's easy to start but not easy to finish this process. And this is one of the reasons. Information of what? Mhm. John, hello to you. Hello again. I'm glad to see you at my live stream. Yeah, just today you mentioned that you're watching but couldn't catch last time live, and now you are here. So happy to see you here. Yes, I tend to keep shorts longer than I should for Ukrainians. I have some new, but all the ones that I really like, I keep. But my Ukrainian woman told me she noticed I sometimes wear fake colors. That's good. You are on that stage of relations exactly when your woman can say to you what she really thinks. And guys, here is important thought. Joseph, you also asked me yesterday, like, why Ukrainian women sometimes so hard to understand at the beginning, and you have this promotion that you need a specific courses or classes how to educate men, Western men, to understand how to court approach Ukrainian women. I will try to explain you. I had one interesting thought yesterday. Guys, it is really true that at the very beginning of relations, when you still not that stable certain couple, Ukrainian woman will not bring all the problems, all the garbage, all her small offenses or small expectations which didn't happen into your eyes. She will not throw you every time when you did something wrong, just because she don't want to spoil relations, to cause any dramas, to look negative. She will try and hope that probably with some hints or with some time in different situations you will learn and understand. But I thought about this very seriously. What is the reason? If something wrong, woman can accumulate all her disappointments, all her offenses, and not say to you anything. And sometimes our clients, have no clue that something is wrong in relations. But why? I think it's cultural thing. When we were raised from school, we have such proverb that the word is not a sparrow. If once it flew out, you will never catch it back, return back. And once the person, so means you, for example, in relations, could heard some critiques, you will always live with that and think about this. It will ruin your confidence. It will cause doubts and maybe offense and misunderstandings in relations. Maybe not misunderstandings. Maybe it can clarify. I don't know, to be honest. But it's really, really typical for our culture. At the beginning, first few months, the woman will not even try to explain you what you're doing wrong. She will swallow this and accept you as you are. And I believe that wise women will do this and not make from this trauma and not cause, ruin relations with a certain decision. Or she can make her conclusion and decide, depends also what happened in certain situation, that you are not a match and just break up. And it's pity because you don't understand, you have no clue what happened, what was wrong. You thought their relations were perfect, but they were not. But when the lady, Ukrainian lady, already like very familiar with you, when you on that close stage that you living together, that you really building a real nest, a real family. Yes, what words that have been said cannot be unsaid. Yes, true. So when you already living together and she has this, so you passed through this challenge, this test at the beginning, that you develop in your relations into a family, you have this direction to live as a family. So on that moment, yes, Ukrainian woman will say to you, don't wear this, it doesn't suit to you, or you look something silly, also with a good intention to improve your style, your look, your appearance, your reputation for other people, with a good intentions. But at the beginning, she will not say. Almost never. Yes, Joseph. Yeah, guys, still have opportunity to jump to video chat. Jack, if you're still here, welcome. Or anyone else who want. John, be careful, guys. Ukrainians are more observant about clothes than I am. Janna gives good advice from my experience. Can I call you? No name. Actually, you can, but please mention your name. You should make your camera work. My camera, microphone, they should work, and you can join for conversation. Yes. This is also, yes, take off your shoes. And one more thing I want to add, also go to wash your hands. It's also some cultural things to keep your house clean, your hands clean before you will eat or drink something. So in this way, Ukrainian women very traditional and caring like mothers, and they will like expect these manners from you. Yes. What Janna about the taxi thing? She wants to see if the man can make the decisions and provide a solution for her problem, as she wants someone that can be the head of the family, right? Yes, what exactly? So in such small thing, of course, every modern lady can like order a taxi, but what it means that a man not ready to care to take care about his woman, or don't care at all the way she will get home, and not ready to provide, so like greedy or something like this, something conclusions like this. Don't lower your standards, be realistic. Yes, here I also want to add, so in some way for you guys, you was created that way that you like challenges. You have a task, you have immediate like instinct how to resolve this task. So when you can see high standard, high quality, beautiful lady next to you, like you have a problem you need to resolve, you need to find solution how to approach this lady, and it's exactly the way men are created. But at the same time, if you absolutely mismatch and the girl doesn't interested in you back, and you put just unbelievable effort to take her attention, to pay, to catch her attention, or to please her in some way, if it's really hard for you, of course you will burn out. You can't play on maximum all the time permanent. You should feel comfortable with this lady, so it should be equal. True, be realistic, but realistic also many of qualities which are really attractive for our ladies, they can be developed and improved. You can't change your personality, but you can change your lifestyle and the person you are, like how interesting you are. If you have this intention in general to improve yourself, or you can stuck on some level and complain that I don't have success. Then, of course, for such men who I can consider like lazy, who don't want to develop themselves, or you should accept what you have and not go above your opportunities, or challenge yourself. Guys, no one want to visit me. Come on. Juan, but if you are unrealistic, then you can set too high standards. Become realistic would also mean lowering your standards. It's not lowering or increasing, it's exactly. Thank you. And I don't lower your standards. Look for someone match your standards and keep level up together. If you increase your value as a man for yourself, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor by qualifying for a higher quality lady. Yeah, it's very tricky and subjective question, because some people in general, not only men, women as well, that they feel themselves like a star, absolutely not. Um, don't have these qualities when they can be considered like something high valued. They just have very good increased self opinion about themselves. So it's very subjective. Just, yeah, I think exactly the best indicator is your success in life. If you're a popular guy, beside women. Of course, you understand that you are realistic. If you like the lady, you can come to talk to her and you can have success. You can easily invite her for a date. She agreed, and so if you do everything successfully, you can see the result. If not, of course, we can, stay next to a mirror and complimenting ourselves, but it doesn't mean that we are the same attractive to other people. And to check this also for multiply factors which important attention exactly to my culture, to Ukrainian ladies. So many of important qualities we have, and it's not only like, guys, it's opposite to you, not opposite but not the same like you have the Western countries with your standards. It's not about only appearance or height or wallet. It's about like multiply factors, and only with the good bank account you will not be successful. If you are serious, gloomy, or boring, not interesting, it will never work. It can work, as I explained many times, only with the ladies who want only easy life and time together with you until you pain. But I have a question. Don't you think that guys who just work in ATMs, that they don't understand that no feelings there, that until they pain, this lady are artificially staying next to them? I believe that majority of them understand, but can't use other way probably to win a lady with other qualities, not with the money. Only money will, without other qualities, will attract some hunters for money. The same with like with many factors. So your intelligence, your sense of humor, how manly you are, how caring you are. Yeah, you can go and check. Kind of the reason I'm interested in the channel is that the women are realistic in expectation. Our women from a channel or what? At least here you can know real opinion. You can ask any question you're interested in. You can come to the chat, to the video chat. You can just put your comment to the public chat here, right? And ask. Like, I really appreciate such viewers here, so our regular followers who always come to learn, to educate themselves, like, what if is this age gap is okay? If like a man has children, is it okay? What if like I live there? Or what if I have different skin color? Or plenty of questions which you can understand ahead. Is it a deal breaker or you have chance? You will receive this honest and free complimentary answer here. I have a banner here, like you can just click and also book your private consultation. And guys, I also work in here as a coach, and probably from here, at least from Ukraine dating, if you lead from Ukraine dating, you will have consultation with me. And one-on-one on private, we will have this like video chat, but not like dating video chat, but chat when we will discuss exactly all your opportunities about dating with Slavic women, with our women from Match Guarantee. And the greatest value we have exactly in this, that all those ladies, they filtered with interviews, and we really accept into our ladies clients only ladies who are ready to move abroad, who want to start relations exactly with the foreigner, who open to learn language, who has, of course, good values, family values, who want to create a family and to find a life partner. We have Ellen. We have Ellen here. Ellen, welcome to our video date.
How you
Hello.
doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, hi. I remember now one time you came. Unfortunately, I had very tight schedule that moment, but you came exactly like on a date with a green jacket or
I was
something
ready.
with a hairstyle. Yeah, I remember that
Today
moment.
is Sunday. I'm not ready because I got to go out and cut the lawn. so
But you have our Ukrainian
well, I had to,
symbol.
I had to hide my hair because I didn't take a shower yet. Hey,
But don't say
listen,
this to ladies.
I got 3 questions for you, and I'd
Sure.
like to get answers for them. All right, so I've been following this lady Vita on Think Ukraine. She's just unbelievable. She bought a house
Agree.
for $2,000, which I couldn't believe. No toilet, no plumbing, nothing else. But there's a reason behind she did this because she's a PhD, you know.
Oh.
She lived in the city in Kiev. She's a single mom, 2 kids. It's just amazing what she's done. And I just can't believe how much she's done on so very little bit of money. So that was one of the things. My question was, can a city lady become a country village girl? And she, of course, has answered that not only, by and showing it on video. And I thought it'd be great if the guys would look at that, because what's happening is the psychology of being bombed every day and sirens and not being able to sleep is taking a health effect on these people. So she says, screw this, I'm getting out to the country. So she has to go and, look around, and she's getting a little bit of an expert because now people are asking, hey, can you look at real estate? So I thought that was a real interesting thing, So I put the site on there. You should look at it and see what you think.
Ellen, are you talking about YouTuber from UK?
Yeah. It's her channel is Think Ukraine. That's all it is.
Mhm.
And her name is Vita, like the other Vita.
Yeah, I thought the beginning about our amazing Vita.
No, it's differently. She's blonde. Like I said, he has a PhD. And I mean, when I've seen her, because she's traveled to Germany, and every time she goes someplace, the poor girl's got to clean the refrigerators. I wrote to her, I said, you've become an expert refrigerator cleaner. And her pets were interesting to me. She has African snails.
Snails?
Yes, snails, African snails. I'm like, wow. So you don't have to take care of them too much, I mean, she was gone for 6 months, maybe 7 months. She came back. She thought they were dead. No, they were still alive. She took care of them.
She didn't ask someone to take care about them, so she just lived and then returned.
I don't think she had a choice. She left. I mean, she food and it's like she went out shopping, filled 2 refrigerators. And then I guess made the decision to get out of there and left. And of course, when she came home, oh Jesus, those refrigerators are forget it.
Okay, yeah. So what question connected with this blogger?
Well, that was it. If a city lady can become a country lady, so I think the answer is yes. I mean, it depends
it's
on
very
the
individual, and you need to find out, of course, with the lady, very individual. Some city girls who, especially from a very big megapolises, usually, of course, they used and it would be just a cultural shock for them because they will not know what to do at a rural area and what to do, what kind of, I don't know, activities. Of course, you can organize any kind of plenty of activities, but they just used to different lifestyle and different services and opportunities. But some ladies, they can be opposite. If she doesn't like to live in a noisy city, some people, especially with age, after middle age, they can change their mind and they want more, peace and like not that loud, crowdy city when you always in rush. So it's very individual, and of course you need to discover and discuss this with the lady. First of all, you will see if she is from city, her lifestyle, and is she okay. If she complained that, oh my god, I don't like every day, I'm in rush all the time, I'm tired about this, probably she won't. But you know, from our clients, from ladies I spoke to, a majority of answers, it would be perfect if it would be a private house somewhere not like 10 minutes out of city. So to have these opportunities in a big city, and to help US farmers, just because I guys will explain you, because in United States you can have 100 of miles without anything, from like place to place, from house to house, and you can have like a lot of hectares, acres, right? You have without anything. So of course, a person after city will just get crazy, even if you will have this opportunity to go to the forest, to bicycling, or to ride horse. But when you used to socialized, then it would be really difficult to change.
Yeah. Well, here I'm the same way. I don't like the city at all, but I have to live near it because I want to
Mhm.
be. But an
It's
hour's drive
important.
for me is nothing. You know, I mean, to me, an hour's drive is nothing. Of course, except when you don't have a car. That's a
Uh-huh.
different story.
You know, I think that perfect solution here, if you can really provide that level, that lifestyle, when once a week, for weekends, for example, you go somewhere out of this rural area, from countryside to some city. If you
Right.
really can keep this level to organize your
Yeah.
life on this way, not to stuck at home, not to get homesick, because of course at private house you always have a work, even if the lady really enjoy nature and like gardening, for example. But after some period of
Yeah.
time, after several months, she will just really
Yeah.
go
Well, this
crazy.
this Vita girl, I mean, she's totally a city girl. She's lived in Kiev. I mean, she's a professor at a university, but her
Mhm.
her building got bombed down. It's a reddish building, and she actually showed it, and it got bombed. You know, the second or third raid that they did over there.
Mhm.
So that was kind of interesting too. And that's when she left to go to Germany and hung out there for a while with an older guy, 85 years old.
Mhm.
She says, this guy's got more energy than I don't know what to do. And he had two ladies living with him. So I said, what's this guy got? A harem now with you there? And her kids, you know, I was making fun. But yeah, there she is cleaning refrigerators again. But it was interesting, you know. So I think that guy taught her how to live in the village, you know, and that's what I mean. It was clean and neat, you know, and of course
Mhm.
he could drive fast. She drives too. She's got a vehicle, but hey, she didn't even know how to put gas in the car. She had to learn that. I mean, I guess her husband did that, but unfortunately he got killed in the war.
Oh yes, it's very, guys,
Yeah,
welcome. Very typical for Ukrainian women when we don't know how to do men's stuff.
yeah.
Really, really, we can be like, oh my God, like such a blondies in
I
many
know.
places.
That's what she said. I'm a blonde. I don't know how to put gas. And then she had
You
to make
could
a
be
contraption.
ready.
And I'm like,
It's
holy
also,
crap, how easy is it to put some gas in the car?
Ellen, it's also exactly because of this reason that we have this service from our men, this
Yep.
treatment, this courtship, our men doing
Yep.
this.
That's what I
But
learned. You know, I'm
some
like,
women
I don't believe it, but
obliging.
I used to know a lady. Her name was Mary. She was like she was like 66. I said, Mary, you don't drive? How do you get around? Oh, Fritz takes me all over the place. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, you know. And she's in her seat, but unfortunately, her husband died. Guess what? She learned how to drive at 66. I'm like,
Cool,
oh my
cool.
god.
Ellen, I respect such people who never stop, develop themselves.
Right,
If you need to do something, it's just, I think that it's some inside quality of a person. Some people will, sit in depression like, oh my God, I just don't know how to
right,
cope with. Some people always will learn how to cope with many situations.
Right.
And it's quite cool when person has this driver inside, not too afraid to do some new things. That's
Yeah.
great example
Well,
for
I think
everyone.
that's a very important point. You need to surround yourself with very positive thinking people, even if they're broke. At least they're still positive. They're not saying, I mean, hey, let's take a look at Billy's story. He said, well, I went dating there, I got shot at, and I was left for dead. But he still had a positive attitude and get going. And by the way, I would still like to see continue to see the story of Billy. I think he's a remarkable person.
Ongoing,
And you guys
ongoing,
have trained.
ongoing.
I mean, what you've done is you've trained him, you showed him the path, and he followed it. And then, I mean, look what he got. He's got a beautiful woman, a
You
great
said
soul.
wonderful thing. If you have 2 or 3 friends who are, for example, businessmen or millionaires, you will be forced. If you have 3 guys who are like sportsmen, you also will, be a sportsman. If you have 3 friends who are alcoholics and losers, you will be fourth. So
Right.
our the like first of all, we attracted to the same qualities, the same interests. It's impossible. You will not have things to speak even about with someone who is lower of your life standards and life goals. You have nothing to do with this person. So that's good. But for people who want to develop themselves and to increase their life situation on any area of this life, it's important to surround yourself with successful people. Okay, Ellen, thank you so much for visiting me. Thank you. I was
Right.
glad to
Welcome
be here.
and good seeing to you. All right. We'll talk next time, and I'll be dressed this time.
Great, great. You have all July for this opportunity for all of our ladies. So, Alan, welcome and show to younger generation the way gentlemen should appear on dating.
Right. You have to have manners. And guys, I'm 68, but I feel like I'm in my 40s. Okay, 50s. But I'm
Okay,
doing it. All right. God bless. Have fun. Enjoy.
thank you,
I
Ellen.
try to
Have a
get to
great
you.
day.
All right.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I will try to run to the end of comments. But still, if some of you want, you can also go to use the link. Let me check things for today. Okay, yeah, I still have a little bit more time to run to our comments, and then, guys, I inviting you, members of our channel who have this grandfathered with match guarantee, to our Zoom private session, monthly session with me. If you have Ukrainian women, just be grateful. Sounds good. Of course, if you have good Ukrainian, yes, guys, which is can be blessing, because many women, they are really like faithful, they are really genuine, they are really family is absolutely everything for traditional woman, and she will put all her soul and power, energy, body, everything she has, just to make this family growing, be successful, be happy in many ways. Janna, a man who is overweight, out of shape, can set a woman who is a 9-10 as a standard by being realistic about himself. He can opt for a 6-7, thereby lowering his standards by being realistic. It also works this way for age gaps. Oh, okay, at least nothing specific to add. Example: overweight 68 years old could want a woman in her 30s because he thinks he is all that unrealistic. He loses weight, understands the chance low, opt for 50-plus-year-old, realistic. Yeah. Gregory, I can see you, but I mean, I can see you at the background, but can't see your camera still. Check the button. Hello, Nick. Welcome to Newbies, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe this live stream, and welcome to our future live streams. Many interesting information, different formats. So we're doing like preparing information what can help you to understand how to be successful, how to understand culture and cope with these cultural differences. So many things and many things in the future as well. But July we will call like dating months. But for this, you need to register with the marriage guarantee. Don't put any obligations on you, but you just need to show that you are a serious, responsible man, okay? And we will feel safe. Gregory, I can't see your camera. Please check your connection or your camera button, and I will be glad to see you. Long time you didn't appear at my live streams. Carlos, hello to you. Ciao. Hi, people. That is my Kurnikova. Bill, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm super.
Carlos, hello to you.
You're looking good.
Hi, people.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Can you please check your YouTube channel and mute? Okay,
How are
I
you?
think problem is fixed. Hi, Bill.
You're looking good.
Thank you. Compliment accepted. first step done. How are you doing? What's new?
you always look good, but anyway. So
Thank
how
you.
have you been? How's your daughter? How's Hatchie and how is your daughter?
Oh, by the way, I have opportunity. I didn't do this for a long time, especially when you come to my live chat. My sleepy beauty next to me sleeping. My daughter is okay. She finally finished this Polish school year. We received the certificate, so everything seems like very, very well. So sleepy.
I
So
like
everything.
I like your cat's eyes. I mean, they're really dramatic. I don't know. I haven't seen many cats with that color eyes.
The same like we women looking into men's eyes and judging by your look.
So,
Oh,
so
yes.
how's Warsaw? Good.
Warsaw is great at summer. I adore Warsaw. It's the capital. It's interesting, many things to do. Different kind of options and activities depend on your opportunities and lifestyle. But I really like Warsaw. And next week, at the end of the week, I going to visit first time my native city, my parents. I have important things to do there to organize with stuff, and as well, it will be great opportunity to visit my family and my friends.
What city are you going to?
Sumy.
Is Sumi still safe or no? Or
Inside city, it's safe. So a little bit on the borders, like 20-30 kilometers, which is quite close to Sumy. Every day they have explosions, shots, attacks, but it's just on the border side. It's just, some like battle fight between military guys. But inside the city, it is safe and many people still live there. So such are my news. I'm excited.
So you're going to go by car there or train, or how do you?
No, Billy. Train, unfortunately, busy. I couldn't find tickets for train. You should book such things several months ahead, which for me was impossible to plan certain things. Also, like to count with the working schedule. So unfortunately, I have to go by bus. By car, it would be really expensive because it's a long distance. It would be probably double expensive by fuel. So by bus, it would be tough.
Mhm.
20 hours, probably more, like a full day by bus.
So, question to you is, if a guy gets introduced to a girl in Ukraine and
Mhm.
she says it's safe to visit her there, do you suggest this or telling her to visit you in another country outside of Ukraine?
Of
Or
course,
is it safe for the man to go to Ukraine?
Billy, we strongly don't recommend to any of our clients or viewers visit Ukraine with the war because just civil houses had attacks, just simple block civil buildings. It's unpredictable, no guarantees. Of course, you have risks in one hand. In other hand, some guys who already staying in serious relationships with the lady and lady living there every day during all this war period, it's like a different story, different situation. But for clients, especially for first meeting, like why you should do these risks, you don't have this like reason to accept those risks for yourself when you don't have this like I can understand one my client visited Kiev just because they engaged with his fiance, with our client lady, and he went to visit her parents to get know her parents. I understand this is important reason, right? But for just to visit, Matt, our brave Matt, he was twice in Ukraine to visit his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend for that moment, right? He was brave, thanks God, everything was safe. But why you need those risks? Of course, lady who is interested in a man seriously, of course, she will ready to visit any European country for a few days.
So, how about
But every day from
is
Ukraine.
is Lviv safe?
More safe than
Safer?
probably safer, but are you planning to go to Ukraine?
I had planned this before the war started.
No,
I was actually
we're speaking
buying
about
tickets, but
we're
I hope it
speaking about
opens soon so I could go. If I meet somebody, maybe I can have her go. She would have to travel outside Ukraine to meet me then, right?
yes, yes.
In a
I
different
believe
country unless she's already living there.
yes, yes, exactly. So first, many ladies who are single and don't have this like not purpose like connection, yeah, to obligations to stay in Ukraine. So they are absolutely free to move, to stay abroad, or to visit from Ukraine, to escape from Ukraine for several days. Not a problem. But if we will speak about Ukraine, if you really, really like, but I don't want to even suggest, especially in life. I think there are, of course, some safe areas, but like why even to have this fear for you foreign guys, why even to have these risks or even thought about risk or fear if you can safely meet somewhere in Poland, for example, or Lithuania, or um, other country who is close to which is close to Ukraine, and buses we have every day.
So if
Czech
you're to
Republic, wonderful country, wonderful place to
so
visit.
so usually they say you try to connect with one woman, but I don't know, when you meet in person, maybe something goes wrong. So maybe you should have a backup plan, like have another woman that's around in the same area, maybe, just
Bill, we discussed such things here, right? So I think that such format passed somewhere in the, you know, into old style international dating. It somehow worked in the past, but what I can see, yes, you have risks, of course, that you cannot match in reality, but at the same time, you already have some kind of connection and understanding a person before you will visit her, and which you can't have with multiply ladies. So if you decided to visit any country for dating with a lady who you met somewhere in internet, right, online, if you have multiply ladies and you will build any connection ahead before visiting, uh, it will not work well. So you can't have communication with multiply ladies at the same time ahead, right? Because you will have this more tight and tight and tight connection, and some plans for future, some expectations, some promises. First of all, you will be unfocused. Secondary, you will be unfair and not honest for a lady that you're talking to multiply ladies.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that it can work if you will have communication ahead. Um, so if to use old format, which is impossible for a certain moment in Ukraine because of war, I strongly don't recommend to talk to multiply ladies.
Okay. Um,
Be a good boy.
I have lots of time saved. As a matter of fact, my work was getting a little bit upset with me because I wasn't taking time off, because I have plenty of time to take off. And they said I had 2 days that I needed to use with pay, because if I didn't use them, I would lose them at the end of the month. So I took a couple of days off. I took Thursday and Friday off,
Mhm.
so I could have, so I could have Saturday and Sunday too, and then go back to work on Monday. But I've been really busy. I've been doing home repairs right now. That's really neat.
Oh,
That's really needed, like terribly needed,
but are
And
you doing by yourself or you're just designing
oh
and
no,
hiring
but
guys?
by myself. I've been doing some plumbing
Uh-huh.
too. And when I asked plumbers, well, how much you charge for this? They were saying, well, the first part might cost $2,000. The second part might cost another two thousand
Uh-huh.
dollars. And so I did it. I did it myself and finished the
Yeah, in
job.
Ukraine also, many people trying to cope with themselves, and even if they not familiar with such kind of works, they will watch at YouTube how to do this, in a good
Yeah,
way, how to
yeah.
learn.
I had trial and error. I'm not a plumber, so I had to learn. And then
Mhm.
I made some errors that I could have corrected, but it's a trial and error. You make some mistakes, but you fix them. You know,
Sure, of course, you will
but
have
at
some
least it saved
mistakes,
me
but
like five
same time,
thousand dollars. I did it myself. I saved like $5,000. That's good for me.
and on the bright side, not only saving, but you will do this work. You are the most motivated person who want to do this work the most perfectly by
That
quality.
is that is correct. I agree with you, because I was telling some of my friends, I go, well, I know if a plumber came in here and did it, he wants to do it really quickly, and he might not take as much time or effort to make it to try to look perfect. Um,
Yeah,
because I want to make sure it's done right.
of course.
If I pay somebody to do it, I'm not going to stand over him and watch him the entire process and say, wait a minute, get rid of this and do this and change this
Yeah,
because I want
sometimes
this.
you can struggle from someone low quality service. Yes, it is
Yes.
true. It's also a reason. Okay, Billy, thank you so much for visiting me. In a short with a compliment. So you learning step by step.
Mhm. Well, I hope to soon meet somebody. I have plenty of time to go. I could take off a couple of months if I want to, with pay. So I just have to
Everything,
go.
everything in your hands, and you attracted your reality with your thoughts. Just need to be ready for actions. You
Yep.
know this. You know this. Best
Yeah,
of luck.
I've been working too many jobs and too many things happening. But I was hoping to go sometime in the summer somewhere. I
You
just have
wanted to
to.
do this before the war to sign up with a match guarantee. You have this great opportunity now, right? You also have we have some promotions, some options, some different things with the membership and with like many options what we have.
Right.
So
I just want to say
you
hi to
know
all the
that you can
guys
trust.
too. I want to say hello to what. Thank you for everything that you do. All the women that have been hosting, they're really nice. Um, you know, take opportunity and visit these girls live. I always appreciate when a guy comes live and communicates with them. It makes
Yeah.
things more interesting.
Yes.
Gives them
Yes.
a chance to communicate.
I also remember, one thing. You came once to my video chat from some garden. You was there by work, yeah, but you was in garden and you did some kind of excursion. It was interesting. It was something really different from, just regular conversation. And such things, they are really stuck in the memory of a lady. So she then pay attention. Something unusual. I really enjoyed. Like it was really interesting. So just guys, try to be interesting.
Right. So I'll let you go just in case somebody else wants to come on or finishing up your stream, okay?
Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Bye.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте, до свидания уже.
Большое
Okay. I want to answer one comment I just saw. 1 second.
Hey guys, well, Janna is looking for the comment. I just want to remind you that if you are a Brotherhood membership on Buy Me a Coffee or Once in a Lifetime, Janna does these monthly private coaching calls. You got how many usually are live with you? 4, 5, 6, 7, something like this?
No, 3.
Sometimes 3. So it's really a chance to get semi-private time with Janna to ask some of those serious, maybe embarrassing questions that you don't want to do. I know you guys are saying that live streaming, you're
And
shy.
it worked exactly this way. We had way more private communication, and it's really exciting. And Joseph, I'm sorry, but I never can do in 1 hour. It's never enough. We speak like on a real date, in a real private atmosphere, and we communicate in that extent. It's really interesting. I will show Frank. He is our client, and he was at previous session. I had a great pleasure, to talk. Thank you, Frank. I'm waiting for you in 5 minutes, if it's possible. Of course, it's
So guys, you
yeah.
can still get access to that. It's $50 on the Brotherhood membership at buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. And you can have Janna all to yourself for an hour once a month, or well, to yourself and a few other guys. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. So you're on in 4 minutes over there, Janna. So that's great.
Yeah, I just need to switch one button and that's it. I'm there.
Bye for now, guys.
I wanted to answer one question. I think Alan asked, will I visit Vita because she lives at the same city as I am? And yes, guys, yes, I'm going to visit our Vita streamer. And Joseph, I didn't know Vita in my city. I get know her here because of you, and I'm so glad of this. She is
That's great. Well, you can visit Vita, Vlad, Dima's wife, Nika. All of these work formats.
Yes, I know guys also from Sumy, and Vita told me that Vlad lives not far from here probably, but I don't have with the guys more working communication, right? With Vita we have more friendly communication, and I really going to do, but I have so many deals and I still have my work, Joseph.
Yeah. Well, I wish you a safe journey to a
Thank
safe
you.
road trip, or as they say in Ukraine, a safe road to Sumy.
Thank you so much.
I know with the Zaporozhye power plant and the new activity, it's a little bit scary. So, yeah.
For me too, but we can reject reality and things. We still have, some obligations. I have some questions about property, notary. So it's really important things which you can it's not just because of wish.
Yeah, I hear you. We still have back and forth with Ukraine and notaries and children's stuff and as well. But yeah, okay. Bye, guys. Take care.
Guys, thank you so much for being with me 2 hours today. Thank you to Joseph. He always come with some information. He can talk one time, can provide great advice on all I know from experience. Thank you, John. And I have pleasure always when we have communication. I do this from my heart. And exactly that is the reason why I received this new position of client care service. And I am really proud of this. And it's exactly the way I feel. So for me, it's something like perfect. Thank you all for attention. Guys, I hope you used to this thought that you have this great free opportunity just to click the link and to join to our wonderful streamers, and you have this free opportunity to just communicate, doesn't matter what topic, to discuss something, to ask something. Just to have a small talk, just to say something pleasant, really, if you feel. So you're always welcome to our channel. We're doing this for you, to explain you, to avoid any kind of misunderstandings between our culture. We have wonderful women. You are wonderful men. That would be great if we will have this understanding and language in common. And that's why we are here to explain you tips and tools how to find this language in common. Thank you all. For my lovely clients and followers who are members of our Ukraine dating channel and has membership, I'm waiting you at a Zoom session. Bye, guys.